look. So this eye, you can see a few things. You see those things that look like craters? Okay, these are called lacuna or lesions. The lacuna when they are closed or sealed, and the lesions when they're open-ended. Okay, so when you see them closed, it means that there's lack of very little energy going in and out of the cell or tissue. And if you see them open, there's still some energy flow in and out of the cell. Remember that the energy flow is defined as blood flow, lymph flow, and nerve flow. Okay, and when you see these, it often indicates a weak genetic as far as the tissue is concerned. Okay, so in this case, all here are the bowels. See the bowels right here? This is ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. They have chronic bowels. And the bowels are kind of spastic, meaning that they expand a bit and they contract, expand and contract. So there's potential fecal matter in between. Okay, there is a malabsorption ring around the pupil, and this means that the person is not absorbing nutrients properly because the small intestine is blocked with mucus. There's cholesterol in the atrial pupil, that purple hue is cholesterol, and there's also a cholesterol ring around the atrial iris. The purple hue indicates high acidosis. The body will take cholesterol to bind to acids to protect the body, okay, tissue. Okay, and you can also see there's a white dot going there. Those are called lymph nodes. This is called lymphatic rosaries. Okay, indicates the lymph nodes are swollen or stagnant. Okay, and then you see that white line going around the bowels. That's an autonomic nerve wreath. Indicates that there's a weak digestive system as far as the nervous system is concerned due to weak adrenals. Okay, so this needs all to be fixed. The brain section right here is full of mucus and acids, and you have radii solaris, fine lines leaching out the pupil. Okay, affecting tissue, organ, and glands, especially in the brain section right here. You can see some obvious ones. Here's one here, hits the tongue, mouth, and lower jaw region. Okay, and right here there's sinuses as well. So you have the eyes and the nose. You can see all compromised with mucus and lymph. But the very big weakness is the tongue, mouth, and lower jaw region. Okay, full of mucus, and so you have a lesion there. Okay, right here you can see the kidneys and adrenals. Look how big it is. So the kidneys and adrenals are moving to the chronic side. Okay, and you have a lesion right here. So indicates very, very poor kidneys. That's why you have the lymph stagnation. The white cloud-like structure is from lymph stagnation due to the kidneys right here. So you see that spot right here. Here's where the ovaries, pancreas. Right here is where the ovaries, testes, and pancreas were located. You can see. Okay, there's a lesion right there. And right here is where the liver and gallbladder is. So also compromised. You see dark spots. So it needs to be fixed. And you can see clearly in the lower and upper lung region, okay, you also have lesions as well. Okay, so you need to use a respiratory tea and a respiratory 1 tincture to move the mucus, break down the mucus, and help move the lymph system here. So overall, this eye is more to the weaker side in terms that it has a lot of lesions. Okay, so genetic weaknesses. So this needs to be cleaned up. Fix the kidneys and adrenals. Go and have some fruit diet. Fix the lymph nodes. Use the lymphatic herbs. Clean the brain section. Clean the bowels. Okay, and go and have some food diet to alkalize the body, because you see all those red blood vessels, thick ones here, indicates high acidosis as well. So you want to get all this in check.